fear. Cruising is going nowhere. That's right. If you are just new to the cruising content, if you're just dipping your toes into the cruising community and just waiting for the right time to cruise, don't worry, cruising is going nowhere. In fact, it's going the opposite direction. It is surging right now. I asked a question in relation to the value in cruising tourism by 2031. So we'll talk about that on today's show and see if you got that trivia question right or wrong. Pretty amazing what the cruise industry is going to be valued at in 2031. As well, a popular cruise company has canceled some European sailings in exchange for some Caribbean sailings because we know how hot the Caribbean is right now. As well, MSC taking ownership of its brand new ship. Do you know that brand new ship? I know you haven't sailed on it yet. Nobody has. We're going to talk about that on today's show. Controversial cruise news coming up next. If you are brand new to the cruise industry and the cruise space, and you're just here dipping your little toes in, waiting for the right time to take a cruise or plan a cruise, well, let me tell you this. Cruising is going nowhere. It's actually going the opposite direction. It's actually surging. It's actually soaring, and the numbers are astronomical. If you consume this show, this controversial cruise news show on the regular, you know I asked and started a new segment yesterday. Can you guess? And I shared some numbers about the cruise and tourism industry. In 2021, that industry was valued at $5.3 billion. Now, the trivia question was 10 years later, 2031, that industry is going to be valued at A, $6.5 billion, B, $10.2 billion, or C, $13.6 billion. If you answered C, 13.6 billion, you are absolutely correct. It is astronomical. That growth just in 10 years is about 10.4% growth, and it is expected to continue to grow. The premium cruise markets that we all know, the MSCs, the Carnivals, the NCL'S, the Virgins, the Royals, all of them, the premium cruise competitors that build this market are expected a 20% growth by 2029. Now that is absolutely astronomical. What does that mean? It really means cruising is going nowhere. We are cruising more than ever. And for you stockholders and you investors, it may be a good time to throw a little money in the stocks. Because I'm telling you, we are cruising. It's funny. I actually had somebody comment on my video the other day how unenvironmentally sound that cruise ships are. And it got me to thinking, well, you're actually probably right. However, MSC is taking a first step towards a greener sea life. That makes sense. A greener cruising cruise ship. That's right. The MSC Euribia has just been taken ownership from where they were building it in France, in the dock in France, given ownership to MSC, and they have taken that ownership of the MSC Euribia, the first ship to be a greener ship, to introduce some energy saving and more greener options. Now, those weren't completely shared yet, but when they are shared, I will report on them. But the MSC Euribia, the first ship within the, to actually close out the Meraviglia class of MSC cruise ships, she is going to be the first green ship to sail. What do you think about that? Are you going to ship to sail on a greener ship? Are you excited to see this type of technology brought to the seas? Because I am. I want to see what is on a green ship, a ship that is going to lessen the carbon footprint. I want to see that. Let me know in the comments below. Now, this next story is nothing new. However, there is a cruise company that has recently just canceled some European sailings. What cruise company am I talking about? Norwegian. That's right. The Norwegian Epic has just canceled its European sailings for 2023 into early 2024. Now, unfortunately for the people who have booked a few of those sailings that were open to the public, they are being refunded. Because now, what is the Norwegian Epic doing? It is now going to cater and expand its time in Port Canaveral for Caribbean cruises. That's right. It's going to offer 7 and 8 day sailings now to the Caribbean because there were so many people that wanted to sail to the Caribbean. More people that wanted to sail to the Caribbean than wanted to sail to Europe. So Norwegian pulled their boat from Europe. It was already going to be in Port Canaveral in 2024. So they just said, I'm sorry, Europe cruisers, we're going to give you your money back. We're going to give you some type of future cruise credit. But we really need the Norwegian Epic in Port Canaveral to continue to do Caribbean cruises. What do you think about that? I mean, my next 2 cruises after my Alaskan cruises are Caribbean cruises. So I guess I fall in that, but let me know below. What do you have planned for the rest of 2023? Caribbean cruises? Alaska cruises? Are you going to Australia? Are you going to China or Japan? Let us know in the comments below. Where are you traveling for the rest of 2023? And that's all I got for you. I got a really spicy video. That was a little leak. A little spicy video coming up for you this weekend. I'm not even going to tell you what day it premieres. I'm just going to have you watch it. But I'm telling you, it's going to be a spicy video, and it's going to be about Alaska, because that's where I'm going next. And if you haven't watched this spicy video, go watch it, because, I don't know, everybody else is watching it. It's just like every one of my other cruise news videos, but it's popping off. So go watch it, and I'll see you tomorrow.